did the potential plan for Star Trek Legacy just get a major setback because they've lost the showrunner? Welcome to Sci Trek, your sci-fi TV and movie channel. I would actually argue that Terry Matalas, the showrunner of Picard Season 3, and the guy that really envisaged this legacy series, is the most important element to Paramount's plan to bring Star Trek Legacy to our screens. Now, I've been telling you guys for a while that people that I speak to are telling me that Star Trek Legacy is 100% going to happen. It's just basically that Paramount can only do one show at a time when it comes to Star Trek. ABC Studios this is, and they're doing the movie with Michelle Yeoh. That's actually done. Then they're going to be doing Star Trek 90210, Star Trek Academy, which I am not looking forward to even more now after watching there's been lots of hints in the 5th season of Discovery, season I am actually really enjoying, about what Star Trek Academy is going to be like, and I'm more concerned now than I was. But anyway, we've got Star Trek Academy coming. And then I'm being told Star Trek Legacy will be next. So at some point this year, we're going to get an announcement. I believe it was going to be around the end of Discovery Season 5 we'd get an announcement. But the Paramount sale creates an unknown element here. If Sony get hold of Paramount, as it looks like it does, as it looks like it's going to happen, I think the Star Trek Legacy is more than safe. If that doesn't happen, I don't know. But it depends how quickly it goes through. Paramount is still working, though. They're still announcing projects like the Star Trek movie that now has that guy whose name I've forgotten attached to it, the producer, Kingberg. Kingberg, hey, it came back to me. Who's now has Kingberg attached to it, which is going to be a prequel, another prequel that nobody wants. I'll talk about that in a minute. Let me come back to that. Let me finish this point on Star Trek Legacy first. So, I've always been told that Star Trek Legacy was going to happen. Why am I saying it's lost Terry Matalas? Well, Terry Matalas has just been signed up again by Disney. If you have a look at his IMDb at the moment, he's doing a lot of projects with Disney. He's showrunning Escape to Witch Mountain as well. But he's now also being signed up to do the showrunner for an Ultron series. Not Ultron. That would be stupid because he's dead. A Vision series with Paul Bettany. So that series is going to be on our screens potentially next year. So we're getting the Paul Bettany Vision series that was teased during WandaVision. I'm actually quite looking forward to that because I really like Paul Bettany. He's just one of those actors I really like. And the character's interesting, and what they did with it during WandaVision, not so sure. But let's see what they do with it. Terry Matalas' showrunner is very interesting. But the problem is that makes it very difficult for them to appear or to showrun a new series of Legacy, a series that he would desperately want to do. Now, I've told you, 6 months ago now, over on the Sci Trek channel, that I heard that over at Paramount, they were already thinking they weren't going to get Terry Matalas back. ABC, CBS Studios and Secret Hideout were already planning for that. I told you that somebody I spoke to actually believes they're grooming Jonathan Frakes to take over as showrunner for that series. And that's why we're hearing Jonathan Frakes at the front a lot more than it was. He really is becoming Mr. Star Trek. I don't know if that will happen, but it was the opinion of one of the people I get to speak to who does know about these things. So let's see what happens. Legacy, I believe, is still 100% going to happen. I think it's always the plan. They're just trying to pull the wool over our eyes like they did with Strange New Worlds when they said, we need fan opinion for Strange New Worlds to happen, or it won't happen. And it was BS. It was just them trying to, whip up a little bit of public support. It was nonsense. It was always going to happen. So, Star Trek Legacy. But maybe more likely now than before, without Terry Matalas, his relationship with Disney only seems to be increasing. But what about the Star Trek reboot movie? Now that Kingberg has been attached as a producer, an executive producer, or a writer or a director, I'm not actually sure. Anyway, he's attached. No, it's already got a writer, and I'm pretty sure it's already got a director, so it must be executive producer. Anyway, he's got a brilliant sci-fi background, really good. He was going to be doing the Battlestar Galactica reboot movie, which would have been awesome, until we announced here on Sidetrack, we're on J Talks, but I got too confused, on Sidetrack, that actually that wasn't going to happen. We were the first ones to tell you that as well. So, Kinberg is now attached to the new Star Trek movie. Now, I've been told this new Star Trek movie is going to be around, or the focus of it will be the Enterprise getting launched, and it's actually going to be seeing the Enterprise for the first time. Now, I do hear that actually it's going to be earlier than that, and actually the point of the series of movies that they're planning will be the launch of the Enterprise. Not necessarily seeing it in the first film, but that'll be the focus over maybe a couple. We are hearing that this is going to be a prequel and it's going to be around First Contact. So Nemesis. I don't want to see that film. I have to admit, I don't want to see it. We've explored that in Nemesis already. Not Nemesis, First Contact. No, I'm doing great in this video, aren't I? But we've already explored that in First Contact, but also we know that the Earth post World War III, it's a very different vision for Star Trek. Let's put it that way. There are people. There's sparse pockets of population. The countries were supposed to pretty much have collapsed and things. It's pretty much the normal what we see of post World War III sort of vision. It's a type of dystopian future we've seen a million times before in other movies, and apparently now we're going to get a Star Trek version. So it's going to be that First Contact, the formation of the Federation, and so on. So imagine it, First Contact the movie merged with an Enterprise movie. I don't want to see it. We've already explored this, and to be honest, Enterprise didn't explore the creation of the Federation particularly well, in my opinion. It was the biggest weakness of the series. So I don't know. But I do like the idea of it being sort of like building up towards the launch of the Enterprise. Maybe we see Captain Robert April and that sort of thing. My only issue is this is a lot of canon that's already been established. Again, from First Contact, from books and novels and histories of Star Trek, etc., etc. We do know quite a bit about this period. But we also know the Secret Hideout has absolutely no qualms about kicking the crap out of Canon and doing whatever the hell it wants, particularly in the movies. So, I worry that we're going to get something that's going to annoy Trekkies. And to be honest, Secret Hideout has annoyed us enough. Particularly, I mean, again, with Discovery Season 5, I've enjoyed it. I think it's pretty good. But again, they're kicking the crap out of Canon. The Breen, what the hell? And other things, to be honest. There's been quite a few things that the mysteries that were established in the early seasons, they've just changed. And it's a shame. But I'm still enjoying this season, pretty much. But guys, get into the comments and tell me what you think. Is this movie, this prequel idea, something you want to see? And is Legacy without Terry Matalas something you don't want to see? Would Jonathan Frakes be a reasonable backup plan? Get into the comments, tell me exactly what you think. Don't forget, if you are new to the channel, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. It really helps us out. You never miss any of our new videos. Also, you can go to patreon.com/sidetrack, where most of our new videos do premiere first, and you get to see them without the adverts, you lucky bunnies. As always, please stay safe, and I'll see you next time.